this video, I'll be going over the Pythagorean theorem. And this theorem states that if you have a right triangle with sides A, B, and C, and this is where your sides A and B are the legs, and C is the hypotenuse, which is the side opposite of the right triangle, then A squared plus B squared equals C squared. For my first example, I have the right triangle with side lengths 8 and 6, and the hypotenuse is x. To solve for x, which is the hypotenuse, using the Pythagorean theorem, we get x squared equals 8 squared plus 6 squared. So that is 64 plus 36 equals x squared. Adding the two numbers together, we get 100 equals x squared. And finally, taking the square root, we get x equals 10. For my next example, I have the triangle with sides 3, x, and the hypotenuse 5, and we want to solve for x. So we get 3 squared plus x squared equals 5 squared. So that is 9 plus x squared equals 25. Subtracting 9 from each side, we get x squared equals 16. Taking the square root to each side, we get x equals 4. And for my last example, we want to find the area of the triangle that has a base of 30 and two sides of 18. We want to start off by solving for the height, so we can look at each of these triangles individually, since they are both congruent. So now I have the right triangle with hypotenuse 18. Because this line is a perpendicular bisector, it cuts the base in half, so we get 15 as one of the legs of this triangle. And now to solve for h, I use the Pythagorean theorem. So I get 15 squared plus h squared equals 18 squared. And that gives me 225 plus h squared equals 324. Now I can subtract 225 from each side, and I get h squared equals 99. And I can just leave my height as a square root, so my height is the square root of 99. And now the last step, we want to apply the area formula of a triangle, which is 1/2 times base times height. So we know our base, which is given, and that's 30. And the height we just solved for is the square root of 99. And now I can simplify the square root of 99, which is really 3 times 33 on the inside of the square root. So we can pull out we can pull out 1 3, and only 11 is left inside of the square root. And now simplifying further, you get the area is 45 times the square root of 11 feet squared.